Hello everybody, welcome back into another stream of Baldur's Gate 3. I hope you're doing well. So on the last episode, we went and double-checked some things in Act 1 to make sure that I got everything that I could, and it seemed like I was mostly fine. I didn't want to stick around the Temple of Lathander for too much longer, so then I went back down to the Underdark, and I took the elevator up to the Shadowlands, whatever they're called, and met a group of the Harpers. I helped them out as they got attacked by the shadows and stuff. Killed one of their shadow-touched friends, and then they brought me to an inn where I met the Tieflings again, and Jaheira, like a hero from ages gone past, apparently Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. So I spent a lot of time just kind of talking to most of the NPCs in this location. Karlach met Damon again, so we were able to get her an insulator for her engine heart, and so now she can touch other people. She's very happy, but Damon was also telling her that her core is going to blow unless she returns to the Hells, and she's like, well, don't care about that. I just want to, touch things right now, and I'll worry about that later. And so she's just kind of coping as best she can. So the next thing that we were told to do from Jaheira, who tried to strong arm information out of us multiple times, but I somehow managed to roll extremely highly and evade a lot of the strong arm tactics. She even tried to spike our drink with the truth serum, which I didn't drink. And she told us to talk to this priestess girl who is a priestess of Soluna, and she will give us some way to access Moonrise Towers and protect us from the shadow. So that is where we'll be picking things up from today. There were a couple NPCs on this floor that I hadn't talked to because I hadn't come up to the second floor yet, and as well as a lot of the NPCs within this inn, to be honest. So we have Harper Mija?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
And then I'll probably be going through that door shortly.
Take it easy while you can. We'll keep the watch.
Ooh, stuffed deep Rothead. Not really. Okay, anything else around here?
Have a gander at the finest stock.
I don't think so. Hey Nova, welcome on into the stream. Hey, thank you, I appreciate that.
Here we go.
Right. Yeah, I know that I stream pretty late for the American audience and whatnot. Isabel's diary. Let's read it. Ever since I returned, there's been a filth in me. I feel it in my very lungs. I cannot get it out. It will never out, this death that reeks within me. There are some things even the Moon Maiden cannot heal. There are some things she would never accept in her devoted. I should never have come back. Ah. Feels bad, man. So she got 4 mirrors going on? Maybe we could get her a 5th mirror. I don't know. Trying to see if there's any important letters around here for us to ransack.
No traps, please.
Scroll of Wall of Fire. Well, we don't have the can't steal indicator icon, so maybe I should take it. Ooh, wicker chest. Gold. That's great. I'm going to take it all. That to Will. Soiled boots. I thought it said soiled boots. I'm like, oh no, somebody crafted them? She got the glowy eyes.
Listen.
And a spear. Hey, that's next. Nice to see you again. Welcome back in. I always get a little bit bummed out when I see an Earth-like moon in a fantasy setting. She got that cough in her lungs.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
Save you? How do you figure that? And you, I've heard you're the protector of this inn, the banisher of shadows. May have the parasite of a true soul, but not the mind of one. Word gets around fast. I know your name, but little else. Care to enlighten me? I'll just say word gets around fast.
Small inn.
True story.
We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
She's gonna smack me! That would have been really funny, though, if you just did, though.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But
Sweet.
there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
I was going to say there is something about Isabel that does remind me of Shadowheart, and we did get that little bit of a backstory from Shart that she was a Selûnite, even though she would deny it. Thank you. Now I must take my leave. Anything else I should know before heading off? That's a good question. That one.
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
They're coming to get you. He's got raven wings.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
I'm boned. I need to save scum again? No, no you. Those who walk a tranquil path want for nothing. Keep your blessings. That's so dumb. I say we follow the winged freak. Isabel, do you know this man? What are you? I wonder... I kind of almost wish that there was like a little bit of a sarcasm meter built in, so I could tell how sincere or sarcastic this kind of comment is. Obviously, I think there should be some sarcasm since we're calling him a winged freak, but anyway. I don't like any of these options in particular, so I'm just going to go with the milquetoast. Isabel, do you know this man? Even though they're on first name bases. It's obvious. Anyway.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Wisdom, probe his thoughts for more info. What does he want with her? Sounds like fun. I'm with you. I'm not like you. I don't take orders from the Absolute's cronies. Touch her and I'll kill you. I'm gonna probe. I got the wisdom roll. I don't know. We're probably gonna fail this. Oh, it's a 6.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye. Its instructions vivid in your mind.
Hey, Platinum Chip.
Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
Nothing, huh?
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Say nothing.
You two. You're like them, aren't you? Absolutists. What fools you both are. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is he's promised you.
He already has. Time to go.
Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I screwed this up, so I might actually save Scum. Because I was thinking of something else. We got methods, mud pits, whatever they're called. Not the tieflings. Oh, dang.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Remember, Ketherick wants her alive, no matter what. Come along, Isabel.
Wait. What the hell? So I did join him? Oh, wait. How the hell did he get down there? Oh, he jumped. He used the wings. Never mind. So, what is going on? How did I even just get inspiration? I don't know what the hell just happened, to be honest. But it wants me to fight her now. So, she took my silence as complicitness? That's not what it was. That was like, you know, if your opponent's making a mistake, don't get in their way. So I think my plan is, while he's in the midst of that action, like his villain monologue, I should have like Karlach walk up behind him and smack him with her club beamer thing.
Last night's best bargains right here.
So let's go ahead and loot those things that I had looted. And I'll probably save it. Was there anything in here? I thought there was something. Nope, it was the other room.
Don't waste a step.
The plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
Something good here, I hope.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Any help from your hero?
Alright, we'll give this back to Will. Cellunite robe. Let's examine that. Oh. Crafted with care, this robe will protect you from the elements, so it won't do much against the sword's thrust, though. Give that to Shadowheart, because she loves Cellunite stuff so much. Inside where it's warm and good. Road dust gray clothes. We'll give that to Will. Where's the one that had the gold?
As I listen.
I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people.
Best bargain.
Quite fashionable boots. Smarmy swaggerer boots. Those cute. Will needs those. Snug purple shirt. Crescent moon earring. An old floppy hat. So unite amulet.
If you have an alternative in mind, please.
Yeah, I just did that. Where was the one with all the money?
Don't know if he'll ever recover.
Oh, it was the wicker chest, wasn't it?
Charging into those shadows.
Uh-huh, okay.
Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur
Alright, now we get to save it again.
Into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people.
I'll choose the same options for the most
The
part.
true soul who's going to save
Word
us
gets
all.
around fast.
It's... But good knows.
Anything else I should know?
While you're busy in the Marcus, is that you?
Can't skip.
What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too.
Isabel, do you know?
Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Oh, he's not even here. This is a lie. I can't ambush him. Wait, why is she inspired? What? Huh? Complete Illustria's Ritual of Sorrow and obtain her Blessed Blade? Oh, that was for her. Okay. Obtain Seluna's blessing from Isabel. Oh, that's why? Okay.
He shows no signs of waking.
Soldier, me?
Can I pick her up? Nope. Defy villainy. When the wearer becomes blinded, paralyzed, or poisoned, they automatically cast lesser restoration on themselves. Okay. So then, if I just have like everybody else jump down, get ready to be in position to attack. I guess. Do you know him?
He's a flaming fist.
And I thank you, true soul. My instructions are clear. Take
Probe.
the girl to Ketheric, alive.
A haunting face swims into your minds.
What's going on? If you have something to say it.
Why does this make me join him? It's so strange. Marcus is trying to kidnap you. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one. I also don't want to blow my cover, but I don't want them to massacre everybody, so fight.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
Then how come he didn't seem to kill all the goblins?
Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
I should have had Will in the party for this, now that I think about it. She got shadow zapped.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Hey, nice crit. What the hell? Holy crap. First of all. What is this? A winged horror. I would like to get rid of him first, but he's so tanky, I don't know if I could do that. Well, charge forward and possibly knock your foes back 3 meters. That's a class action. That's an action, though. It's a bonus. I feel like I need a frenzy with her. You should sue Larian Studios? Why is that? Alright, so we still have our normal action. Break his armor? Yeah, probably. Wait, where's Shadowheart on this? Did she get knocked out? No, she's silenced. And she's all the way back there. Screw it, we're gonna take this dude down. Gonna YOLO it. You gotta stun him though, I think. Stagger, topple. Punch twice in succession, knock them prone, stagger. Making it unable to take reactions, push, I know that one, stunning strike. Gotta go for the stun. Oh, you missed the 70. You suck, bro. There we go. A weapon attack? I don't know if an unarmed strike counts as a weapon attack. Anyway. Get him. Okay, lae'zel's turn. How does this work? Goading tap, you can leave that one alone. Disarm, you could leave that alone. Sweep. Does that count allies with the sweep? I think it does, doesn't it? Let me read this again. Multiple enemies at once. So the fact that the crosshairs didn't get the extra symbols on them makes me think that allies don't get struck. So I think we'd be fine. He's only got 23 HP. I don't want to risk it. Dice rolled again? Okay. Oh, because he was silenced because of what I did. Okay, that makes sense. We're going to do the action surge. No, not lacerate. Just the normal attacks for now. Hey, Nectarine, how's it going? You actually came up with the idea that Baldur should have a gate? Oh, no. Asenik said they used their likeness without permission? That guy looks just like you before your first coffee. Well, the wings are different. How different do your wings look? Ooh, 4 HP? Well, we gotta go for it. Oh, this is non-lethal. So we're gonna try to daze this guy. Damn it. Don't have any, just the horns, claws, and fangs? Okay. Now I want coffee. Actually, I wanted coffee. They're gonna get her! I didn't know that was a thing.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Oh, she can one-shot him. Holy crap, what the hell did she just do? Alright, so... I think they'd be able to fly through the door to get her. Sears all creatures in its path? Can I not hit her? Alright, so I want to try to heal Isabel. Or, well, yeah. Wait, what was this? That was just an action. Okay. No effect on undead and constructs. Oh, that's the same thing. It's just in a different spot. That doesn't work on her? Or does it? I don't need that. Oh my god, would you... Okay. Oh no.
Your penance will be paid now.
Roses is looking a little bit dire. Hey, Joey Black, nice to see you again. Thank you, appreciate that. It's nice to be able to participate instead of lurking. Nice. Alright, so... whose turn is it now? Carla's? We should be able to do a lot of damage against him. Loot that jerk, half-plate armor. Oh, he's got a parasite. And what is this? The One Ring of Power? Shifting Corpus Ring, Invisibility and Blur? Great Club. We're just gonna take it all with her. And try to sentinel her if things get close. Oh my goodness. That was unintended. Oh, I'm me. Okay. I thought I was lae'zel for a second. The lae'zel. That dude's... Okay, okay. Can I do that to her? Nope, she has to be an ally. Damn it, Joey Black has coffee as well. In my headcanon, you have black coffee.
Light on my feet.
Oh, I actually do a lot of range damage. Holy crap, 8 to 13. So that's a guaranteed if I hit. Okay, I was really nervous that I was not going to hit that. But we gotta go with another stunning strike. But he got saved because he's a jerk. So let's topple this and knock him prone. Or kill him. That's another way to knock things prone, right? And my turn. How'd you just shoot through the furnace? Maybe it's open. Okay, yeah, it is. She's a panther! You know, you just wasted that turn, Jaheira. You could have walked... Well, yeah, you could have walked there the other turn and then done things. Alright, so I may as well do the big aid. Right? Or... maybe, for once... I'll turn an undead. Skeleton or zombie? Skeletons are ranged, zombies are melee. I don't know if either would be tankier. Target can't be reanimated. What about... not enough space? Is it because I need to be close to him? Well, we could have her go over here. Potentially shoot that guy. Alright, I guess we'll just hurl a fireball. Not Shahira, that guy. Oh my goodness! Clutch. Shadowheart's putting in work too, sweet. You do have black coffee. Your name gave it away. Bro, why are you gonna run out there? Oh, that's why you're trying to actually deal damage. Makes it harder to protect you. Okay. I was definitely afraid he was about to gargoyle demon her and fly away. Joe wants to know how many pups Astyanax has. 2, isn't it? Or like, isn't one your uncle's? Or maybe that's like a once in a while kind of thing. Why is it trying to walk me that way? Hell yeah.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine.
Ambushed. Oh.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed.
I'm almost surprised she didn't blame us for this right now.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Alright, thanks for the GG. So, do we prefer hot or cold coffee? I'm somewhere in between. Like, I do enjoy cold coffee. I can't do, like, super hot drinks. At least not like my grandma could. But, so slightly less than hot coffee. Which is probably sacrilegious to many. Or just like ice cold, I suppose. Although, to be fair, it's kind of hard to get good cold coffee. So I think the default, you're better off doing hot coffee. But if I could get a really good cold one, I'd probably go with cold now that I think about it. Right. Marcus told me Ketheric wanted you captured, not killed. Why? I won't let that happen. Then you'd better find a way to stop a second attack. Alright, yeah. Why doesn't Ketheric want you killed?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
Once I take his head, you'll be safe again. I'm getting tired of hearing that. I never get tired of hearing that. These options are... I don't like any of them. I'm getting tired of hearing that.
You'll have time for irrelevance when you're dead. For now, we need you. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Alright, so how about you, Joe? Do you prefer hot or cold coffee?
Jahira won't even notice we're gone. Even if
So I did just quick save it. Well, I don't want to have to go through that dialogue again, so I'm going to quick save it again. Although this is not a quick save, technically.
I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more
What?
people into the curse. She wants the same thing we do.
Marcus ain't dead yet. So how's this work? So he has 22 HP. He has the Blessing of Selûne? That's great. Toggle summon grouping.
Tragedy.
Chadwick likes his coffee hot, black as a coffin on a moonless night. Okay. Nice to see you again, Chadwick. How's it going?
We asked Jaheira. Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mol. Maybe we should ask someone else.
Alright, so Mol got kidnapped, or Mol apparently. Maybe it's short for like Molly. Probably not. Time to talk to everybody again.
Something's on my mind.
No surprise to find a traitor among the Flaming Fist. Honor isn't their strong suit.
Yeah, the only thing I know about the Flaming Fists is that they're not really good at putting out flames, like the one in above ground. And they're pretty good dragon bait, apparently.
We'll keep an eye on Isabel. If they send anyone else to snatch her, we'll be there to stop them.
So we already talked to them. Let's go downstairs. Gotta do it with the little girl real quick.
I don't know, guys. It's fine. Jaheira won't even notice we're gone. Even if she did, it doesn't matter. Mole needs us. I know, but we need a plan.
She just called her Mole. Okay, so maybe it's not Mole. Raphael? Oh no, the demon dude. We're gonna throw hands on sight.
It's good to see you again.
It is him!
I'd ask if you've made any progress with your little problem. But the telltale twitching of your eye is answer enough.
I was just joking. You again? I'm sure your arrival is simply a coincidence. Are you following me? Well, that's a dumb question. I'm fine. The last thing I need is your meddling. I'm sure you're... No, I'm just going to say the last thing I need is your meddling.
You wound me. I've only tried to be a friend to you. Just as to the poor souls here where hope hangs by a single thread. I can mend it or cut it, depending on what they ask for. They're not the only ones ripe for temptation, you know. My last contract here fought me for decades.
You were here before? Why, you're not responsible for the curse, are you? Spit it out, Raphael. I don't know why, just like that part right there made me think of Ninja Turtle Raphael. I'm just, yeah, I guess number 2 is the closer to what I would go with. You're not responsible for the curse, are you? Sounds like Bowie in the Labyrinth? Oh man. The Goblin King himself, huh? You're not responsible for the curse, are you?
Please, I would never leave such a mess behind. Far too much attention for so little gain. I never surrender knowledge for free, but one good turn deserves another, does it not? To repay you for the souls sent my way, I offer a taste of the truth.
So he's gonna lie.
Form, proud father, man of faith, utter fool. On the night the Harpers sealed him away, someone murdered his entire army in cold blood. Now who would possibly benefit from such a massacre?
You?
If you want to know more, I could work the exchange of such precious knowledge into the terms of your future deal. But the time for quibbling over clauses and contracts hasn't quite arrived. You'll be limping back to me soon enough. For now, I'm afraid you've already made me late for a meeting with another client. I'll see you soon.
Alright, so now that I do know that it was Raphael, I'm unironically going to save Scum and throw hands on sight. Now that I'm level 6, which means I'm level 7 now. That means I'm invincible. I can take on the world. What you doing, boy? Hi. Oh. It's one problem after another with these two. I didn't get to talk to Isabel. I didn't see where she'd walk to.
So that's progress.
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers.
Could be entertaining. I still have a few questions. I won't let that happen. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I don't care. Elven bust.
A bust of Ketheric Thorm as he once was. A devotee of Saluna.
Oh.
Why don't we ask Jahira? Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mom. Maybe we should ask someone else.
No one cares. No one but us.
Oh, so it's her not having enough space in a way, not the body. I did it before.
Any help from Jahira?
No time
Party,
for that.
get out of the way. So this one has 19 health,
Let's just go already.
but it does ranged attacks.
We don't even know the way to Moonrise. That's why we should
Devils never lie, they just have crazy contracts.
If not over, then through. We'll keep an eye on.
Why is Karlach wearing Auntie's mask? Because, you know, it gives her better perception, right? Uncanny sight. And just because it's really funny. And Patrick, nice to see you again. Did I miss seeing him before the attack? He's there? I did. So I, like, walked up the steps. Like, I saw him, but I just thought he was some dude. He was playing chess with somebody.
Even if she did, it doesn't matter.
I totally saw him, but I didn't really notice it was him. I didn't mouse over because I was too annoyed talking with all the NPCs because it was the very end of the last stream. So I was like, well, I'm just going to, you know, try to move things along here, so...
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Talk your way out of it. That wasn't a fight. You want to see what I'm really capable of? We weren't fighting. I was merely demonstrating a new martial technique. Just a bit of armless fisticuffs. Sure, they're gonna get pissed at me for killing the devil himself.
You're free to go. This time.
No one cares.
He has 666 HP. Oh boy. So that was useless. He was playing chess with Mole. Maybe that's why she got taken away.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
Defend this. That's what I get for being impatient.
No, but we need a plan.
Alright.
On I go.
Let's get everybody out of the way, and then we'll cast it again. Everybody's in the way. Target too far. That's kind of annoying. Stop, 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 stop.
What happened to you?
Zorgas.
Looking ahead. Moving ahead.
Why don't we ask Jahira?
Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mom.
We'll keep an...
Who? No one cares. No one but us.
It's good to see you again. I'd ask if you've made any...
Last thing I need is your meddling.
They're not the only ones.
You're not responsible for the curse, are you?
But
Oh Lord, he gone. Wow. His Majesty. I need a will to talk to things like that. What's up, Barks?
What now?
He just doesn't give a damn that everybody got taken. Doesn't surprise me.
Let's just go already.
Saris.
We don't even know the way to...
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Well, thanks. Good job. I heard you were ambushed by the cult. Sounded brutal. I don't see Zevlor. Don't tell me he's missing as well. As well as one word. The inn is old, but death trap is a bit much, so you managed to miss all that trouble at the Grove? Convenient. I don't see Zevli. How did I get lae'zel? I went up to the dragon folk. The Gith. She was up at the north part of the map, where I'm assuming she was. Where's Zevlor?
Aye, and more than half the others with him.
He got kidnapped.
We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender.
Zevlor did?
But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Have hope you survived. I'm sure the others did too. You did right. You do not want to be a prisoner in the Absolute. What are you doing out here to begin with? You are bound for Baldur's Gate. You let your fear conquer you. Be careful not to let your life be ruled by it. What are you doing out here to begin with? You are bound for Baldur's Gate.
This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went.
Still, you're here. Better than being a prisoner of the Absolute.
Prison's the best I can hope for the ones we left behind. Zevlor seemed to think the cult wanted us alive. I almost hope he never found out why.
That's an interesting way of saying, I wish he were dead. Alright, so Patrick was saying you never knew lae'zel spawned there? Okay, so to give you a more cohesive answer, when I went back up from the underground and went towards the mountain pass, above Joaquin's Rest, I guess I can't show you on the map, or at least if I can, I don't know how to do that. I don't want to look at those just yet. I went to Joaquin's Rest, and then to the north of there, where the Flaming Fists get ambushed by Githyanki, lae'zel can show up there. Like, there was one time where I didn't trigger it, and I think it's because I didn't talk to the girl, like, looking at the Gith attack over the overpass thing. So anyway, when I was going to, like, confront the Githyanki or whatnot, lae'zel popped up and was like, the hell are you doing here? And then she was trying to talk to the Kithrak, and I was like, nah, that's my job. And then the Kithrak dude left on his dragon, because I was a Gith. I was like, hey, let me talk to you in my Gith language. These humans are my servants, because, you know, they don't need to know that they're my servants, right? So after he had heard that, he's like, oh, very well, go to the creche and whatnot. After he left, I talked to lae'zel, And she's like, oh, we need to go to the creche. There, they have a cure. And so then I went there and all heck broke loose. Teresa's mansplaining for lae'zel. Yeah, that is kind of unironically what happened, huh? And then Mao, nice to see you again. All right, now let's talk to Jaheira.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too,
You should have seen this coming. We were all caught off guard. Let's just focus on defeating Ketheric. I assume you have some payback in mind. I'm gonna, twist the knife and say you should have seen this coming, because she should. She's the leader. She has to take some form of responsibility.
I thought I was prepared for treachery. But an all-out assault. I blundered into their trap like a fool. You have the honor of making up for my mistake. I trust that you will.
I wanted to ask you about something. Your mental space fractured? Why? Chadwick asks, if you dropped your mental state from a great height, is that why it shattered? I've heard your name before. Where? How did the Harpers first learn of the Absolute? Let's go to the Absolute.
The same way hoppers learn of anything. Poking noses where they don't belong. We sent an agent to infiltrate this cult. The latest fad among the city's bored nobility, I thought. Until that same agent returned and tried to plant a knife in my neck. My first encounter with a true soul. I'm glad ours ended on friendlier terms.
You said it's ended.
From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers.
I've heard your name before. Where? Well, I feel like Harley has told us all about it. Anyway, I guess I'll just ask, because it's probably just lore stuff. So I was saying, when you read a story and something happens that leaves you upset, they just killed a character you like out of nowhere and ended the chapter like that? That's awesome. Are you reading, like, A Song of Ice and Fire? Did you find out about, spoilers, Ned Stark? Just teasing. No, that does suck if you had a character that you like died, but I don't know. Like, it really just depends how it's handled, because it could be in service of the plot, I suppose. All right, let's say, where's your name from, lady?
Some crusty ballad monger, I expect. They have me slaying gods or laying with them, depending on the bard.
I feel your pain. My companion Volo is loose with the truth, too? So, about that, I should say that, because maybe that's, means people expect him to be other places, and I don't know. I heard it was both. So which was it? You don't seem overly pleased to be remembered. I feel your pain. My companion Volo is loose with the truth too.
Volo Thampkedarm? Oh, that old fraud should be dust a century past. But then, lies live forever, and he's half made of this stuff.
Not with what I did with him. You don't seem overly pleased to be remembered.
It was a lifetime ago. And for all our victories, the world is no more balanced than when we began.
That's pretty rough.
We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place.
Yeah, so one of my favorite tropes that I've learned about D&D is when you have old adventurers like in humble positions, and if you have like a new party of, ne'er-do-wells or prospective heroes that try to fleece the local townsfolk, only to just be completely unaware that, the blacksmith / shopkeeper that they're trying to steal a dagger from is like a level 18 adventurer from bygone days. And if they try to initiate combat with them, they're going to get a TPK for being so arrogant of the ways of the world. Oh, it's a manhwa. Yeah, manhwa, it could be really imbalanced what you get, I guess, with regard to the story. Like, there was one manhwa that I really, really liked. The pacing of it was phenomenal at first, and then the story just went to absolute crap, and I don't even know like how they managed to pull that off. The one that I'm thinking of specifically is Dice. I had like a subtitle, but I don't remember what it was. Sean Bean's contractually obligated to be unceremoniously killed in all of his films. Pretty much. Isn't he the actor with the most credited deaths to him, essentially, at least on film? Spoilers, Nectarine. Okay, so we fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there's someone else to take our place. Stirring words. Is that how you inspire your harpers? Surely you made more of a difference than that. Let me guess, I'm someone else? I'll say surely you made more of a difference than that. Yeah, my party looks like a group of ne'er-do-wells if you ever seen one. Nah, you're just judging. So what if I have some spooky-ass armor on, Karlach has some spooky-ass armor on, plus this goofy-ass mask? Shadowheart, who cares if she's got the edgy girl makeup on? And then lae'zel, she's just kind of like a hunting dog. A good girl. I don't know what else to say about her. Alright, you made more of a difference than that.
The songs would have you believe we saved the realm's entire. Perhaps we did. They simply refused to stay saved.
That's annoying.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
No, you. No. We'll leave that story stuff alone. Alfira. You better not sing a freaking song about me.
Murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone?
You can trust me. Stop whining. Stop whining.
You're truly unpleasant sometimes, you know? Don't know why I bother. That flaming fist seemed kind. I keep looking at everyone and wonder whose side they're really on.
Sorry, we get to bully clowns in this stream. Mattis?
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
You stay put, I'll bring Mole home. She's probably dead already. Mole's resourceful, she'll find her way back. You seem very close to this Mole. What is the nature of your bond? I feel like, even though this sounds really awkward, I could use this to my advantage to snap them out of their stupor. So I'm going to go with that. What's the nature of your bond?
She's the best kind of family. One we got to pick ourselves.
She'll find her way back.
I know she will. But look out for her, would you? Just in case she needs help.
Umiu.
I thought we'd left the bad stuff in the grove. I thought we were safe.
Safe is what you make of it. Potion of invisibility. Trap disarm toolkit. I want that. Map of the Shadowlands. On the greater healing potion. I want to read that. Wait. Read it. My guy. The hell do you mean I can't reach that? Am I 4 foot? What's coming up? Jaheira? Chat?
Don't burn yourself.
Why are they body blocking me?
Shows no signs of waking. We can wait.
I'll tell him you said so.
Entrance to the city is blocked by a powerful curse. Moonrise, a hub of wickedness. Toll house, embankment, point of attack. Distillery, supplies. Abandoned house, the shadows lengthen. Wait, why is she sleeping? Oh no, somebody else is. So yeah, Mao was saying manhwa authors like to be extra edgy for no reason. Well, I think some of that is, you got to remember that a lot of manhwa authors might just be starting out and could be
Seems like
pretty
you need some
young and
extra
want to
supplies.
shock people to stand out. And then if everybody's trying to shock everybody else to stand out, then you have to like do more truly shocking things. And then it can just end up coming off a little bit ham-fisted. Let me see what you got. Evasive shoes. Right, we already looked at her inventory.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Most stories are stupid? I don't read a ton of manhwa, just like a couple regular ones. You should read Gul. G-U-L. I was like Tower of God. I read Noblesse, but I hated it. I didn't finish it. It wasn't finished when I was reading it. Let's go ahead and read this. Tower of God is a webtoon. Yeah, but it's a manhwa. Like, that's literally the same thing. Jordan, Claudia, Amster. Boo and Friend. Boo and Friend? Wasn't this the dude that was in the well? In the Blighted Village? I wonder if these are like, probably not like, Kickstarters. Actually, they might be Kickstarters. Tower of God is just two people telling a sad backstory for 5 minutes every episode. You say that like you haven't watched Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, Aaron. And also, I don't remember saying welcome back, but nice to see you again.
I knew Marcus well. Never suspected a thing.
Piscreta.
Good work rooting out the traitor.
He kind of told me himself, so you're welcome. You don't think Baldur's Gate 3 was part of the Kickstarter? Yeah, I was kind of curious about
If it's
that.
not the cult coming for you, it'll be the shadows.
I've not read Legend of the Northern Blade. Sounds cool. Is it like a martial arts wuxia type thing, or more fantasy?
We won't even have to go out into the shadows to die now that the cultists have found us.
Sweet. I don't know. Want to talk about your sorrows instead of drowning them? If you lay off the liquor, you might be able to help us fight back. Want to talk about your sorrows instead of drowning them? Maybe that's the one. So yes, Chadwick, manhwa is just Korean manga. Like, they're pretty much the same word. Just, you know, different language. Same, like, Sino roots as far as, like, the Chinese is concerned. As far as I know. Could be wrong.
I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you.
Fair enough.
If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
You know, it'd be really cool if I could forcibly take his head and, like, shove it into his cup then. Heard about the attack in the Shadowlands. I'm here to help. I'm getting tired of having to swoop in and rescue you all. Look, I just want to get out of this cursed hellhole. I'm getting tired of having to swoop in and rescue you all.
Is that a joke? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
Stop whining and do something about it.
Oh, I will. You go save the world, or your own arse. or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
You better.
If you find any more traitors, kill them quietly. I'm trying to enjoy my drink.
All right. So for anybody in chat being like, oh man, LP's a jerk. Well, yeah, maybe. But sometimes spite is the best motivator.
Please bring Mole back. Please.
Is that a genre I don't enjoy? No, the martial arts stuff I do. I just, there's only a limited amount of time in the day, essentially. So a lot of it just comes down to what you hear about and like whether or not good word of mouth can sustain it. Something motivates people other than spite. There's sprite. No, love, things like that. Was it written by a Korean in Korea? You know nothing of this Tower of God? Yes. So, SIU, Slave in Utero, is the handle of the creator of that series. It has an anime now that came out in Japan, oddly enough. But I wouldn't recommend the anime. It's kind of, oh yeah, I have the power of the internet because I'm, sharing my display. Tower of God manhwa versus anime. Just because I think the actual art of the manhwa is so much nicer than that of the anime. Because the anime just looks so damn bland. It looks like your average run-of-the-mill anime. I kind of hate it. I need to type in comparison, I think. And obviously, like, the art style of the webtoon has changed a lot over time. But that was one of the things that kind of drew me into looking at manhwa a bit more, other than, like, Korean language study. Was just, like, I was so used to seeing, like, Japanese anime that it was kind of interesting to see other stuff instead. How is there, like, no really good comparison here? Google is failing me. I said this isn't necessarily the best, but it's like one of the most direct ones that I can find. So this kind of sucks. Anyway. Maybe this page has... Oh, I should probably not open up random web pages. Hold on. Let me peruse it first. Oh, no. Oh, there's a YouTube video about it. Okay. Make this a little bit bigger. This is a really good manhwa. It's a little bit on break right now because it's in between seasons. But anyway. I don't like the aspect ratio of this. Like, this looks wrong. Like, it's squished too much. Okay, so this is probably, like, a good thing. So, obviously, there's a lot of similarities, but this looks so generic. That's the word I couldn't think of. Compared to this, which... It is kind of generic in a way, but it's a different kind of generic than like the Japanese anime generic thing. And it does look like the images are compressed horizontally, so like the aspect ratio looks off. Although maybe this one's fine. Showing you all those shirtless men. Yeah. Correct, Mazino. Now let's see if there's anything else that's good. These aren't really good direct comparisons. Okay, yeah, this is probably a little bit better. This is too zoomed in. Oh well. So yeah, it's just like a little bit of something different, which is kind of refreshing. Just having even that much. Hey Corey, nice to see you again. That anime OST is totally worth watching it. Oh, really? I think I watched like 2 episodes and I'm like, man, the pacing for this is all off. But yeah, I really enjoy that one. Corn says, if that anime style is generic, then you're a generic loving man. Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe this is just a little bit more of my preferences, again, at play, where I kind of like more stylized things. So, even though One Punch Man, I would argue, is definitely generic, it's kind of supposed to be generic, and there's nothing wrong with it. It just sucks because I knew Tower of God was stylized a certain way, and it just ended up like looking completely different. Irek Mazzino's outfit looks like he's straight out of White Men Can't Jump. You know, now that you say that, he really does look like that. Holy crap. Especially with the hat. And the shoes, obviously. Oh, man. That is a cursed comment if I've ever seen one. No, that's probably a blurst comment. So, I was going to, like, look up other anime and stuff to, like, show you guys some visual examples, but I don't necessarily want to do that. I want to play the game a little bit more, so I'll just talk about them as we go. Although this dude's a shopkeep. He doesn't exactly have things. Okay.
Maybe.
Alright, so I am a huge fan of like the 80s / early 90s style of anime when the characters are a little bit more proportioned appropriately. So for me, like, my peak of anime design falls in line with anime like Akira, which is a little bit unfair because it's freaking Akira. But more specifically, like Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind, that is just, I love that stuff.
What's that?
Snowburst ring. Whenever the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a 4.5 meter circle of ice around the targets. Wait, why can't I read? There we go. So, as far as like Gundams go, my favorite artistically may have been 0080 War in the Pocket. And for like more modern, although this is old by today's standards, like anime styles that I really liked the art style of Soul Eater. Which maybe I should show that off. Yeah, so I guess I'll just show off like a couple pictures of Nausicaa. Then, what do you call it? Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket. I'm trying to find a good picture of her that's from the anime, not just like promotional stuff. So this might not be the best example, but... Oh, here we go, here we go. This right here, it's just kind of... peak. I don't know. Like, it's so basic, but it's so good at the same time. There's just something to it that just gets me. Oh yeah, so I also watched this anime recently, like a year or so ago, just because like the art style looked really cool. I guess it's more of an OVA than an anime. Battle Angel Alita? Is there anything good with this? It wasn't that good. Like, the ending was kind of abrupt. So it's like, this girl's like a cyborg that gets found in a dump, essentially. And then she kind of like gets revived by like a random doctor guy. And I just like that era of art a lot. Gundam 0080. Ooh, baby. Alright, so let's look at the characters. So stuff like this is what I particularly enjoy. Maybe I didn't show you like the proper sizes. So stuff like that. Pat Labor, yeah. Corn-liked Vampire Hunter D. Meow Laser said Wicked City. I've never heard of Wicked City. Ghibli's stayed true to that style? Somewhat, yes. But I think like some of it for me with Nausicaa is like the background stuff, like the worm, whatever they're called, the bug things. Hey, Stella. Chadwick said Battle Angel was awesome. Standard OVA mess, yeah. Wicked City was also in the vein of Demon City Shinjuku? Huh.
A tragedy. Worse than that.
Demon City Shinjuku. Yeah, Chadwick said War in the Pocket's probably the most human Gundam. Poor little Albert. Yeah, I love that one. That is probably unironically my favorite one. Ninja Scroll, not Ninja Resurrection? Okay. So, so this is like my kind of favorite type of anime style. Oh yeah, and I wanted to show you guys Soul Eater, just to give you something completely different. So, okay, here we go. This is a pretty good still of Soul Eater. Yeah, so the anime, sorry, not the anime, the manga had a kind of similar style to this. So, like, the anime did a pretty good job replicating and adapting it. So, like, here's the moon in the manga and the anime. So they did pretty decently. Oh, and then the sun. One of my favorite things is in Soul Eater, they go to like this desert area, and then the sun itself like looks hot. Like it's all sweating and crap and like panting. It's a pretty silly anime. I don't like how it ended though. The manga was a lot better. Stella says Soul Eater is one of your favorite manga more than the anime, but there's definitely some unnecessary fan service. Oh god, especially because Maka's like 12. I freaking hate stuff like that, yeah. Asnex said the prequel, Fire Force, is pretty good too. And didn't she also come out with another one that's like Soul Eater? I haven't checked anything else out by her. I'll need to do that sometime. Yeah, Macross. Yes, Chadwick. That was another one that I was thinking of. Is like having a really good art style. Okay, so now that we've weebed out a bit, let's go ahead and check out the note that we found. It says, the journal script is antiquated, but its pages look like they've barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago, but that blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorm, the village's leader. The talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place. So I don't know who left this letter exactly. The Snowburst ring. I know that I need a ring for somebody. So lae'zel needs a ring, but she doesn't have anything with icy type powers. How does Arcane Synergy work? Spellcasting ability modifier. I've checked this like 3 times. It's the one with the star modifier. I don't know. For her, that'd be 18, right? That sounds like it'd be too high, so I don't know what the modifier actually is. Feels like ever since Pokemon and DBZ got big, anime is more focused towards kids. Well, I think yes and no. It's partially because like even adults will check out stuff like that. The author retired? For Soul Eater? Or are you talking about something else? They left as successors making Gachiakda? If you think Attack on Titan's geared towards kids. Yeah, so it's also like a little bit of survivorship bias. Like the things that make it out of Japan and like kind of reach the West will have a lot more broad base appeal, which tends to be like marketed towards children. All right, so anyway. Grants resistance to fire. They can't land crits. I think I may as well try the tech. Because this doesn't actually give you any extra AC. It just stops crits. I guess it protects against fire, so there is that. Emerald ring, I'll leave that. I know we just got that ring for Shadow Hearts.
A long way to go still.
When you heal a creature, it gains a bonus to attack. Okay. So I'll give that to Will after all.
Onward. Ever onward.
So I guess we could talk to the Flaming Fist jerks. May as well save it after doing all this stuff, because I don't remember what all I just did. The author of Soul Eater and Fire Force retired. Okay, maybe I'd heard of Fire Force, because that rings a bell. But I thought she made something else after Soul Eater. Maybe I don't know.
Daylight's doing her best, but he shows no signs of waking.
Fist Aubrey?
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know ways.
Marcus was scum. But the rest of us are loyal to Duke Ravengard. Loyal to Baldur's Gate, I swear it.
Rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
Oh, are the Flaming Fists Will's dad's retinue?
What I won't do is set...
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in.
Not yet. What's with the fellow in the cots? The Flaming Fist just gonna stand around here. I have no intention of heading there. What's with the fellow in the cots? Yes, Corn, I have checked out Freerun. It is really good. I watched the first season and wished there was more. So that's, you know, pretty good praise, I think. Fire Force was made after Soul Eater. Okay, that's what I thought. There's also the spin-off of Soul Eater Not. I don't think I've heard of Soul Eater Not. Chadwick cannot escape Freerun. It's freaking everywhere. Yeah, true. Alright, what's with the fellow in the cot?
Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all.
A century?
Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other.
I'd like to talk to him. I suppose we could use our tadpole. What was I going to say? Yeah, so we had heard before the Halcyon thing was like 50 years ago. So if the curse is like a century, this is kind of strange, I guess. Soul Eater Not didn't do very well. Let me talk to him.
Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements.
Oh, it's a prequel?
The
Okay.
council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash. A
Oh,
counselor
yeah.
with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
What are the Steel Watch? You're leaving while the Duke Ravengard is still captive in Moonrise? Baldurian Lord Gortash? I thought he was no more than a counselor. How do you expect to reach Baldur's Gate? Let's not throw our scent over the trail yet. Let's ask, how do you expect to reach Baldur's Gate? You know, make her be a little bit less suspecting for what I may or may not be about to do.
I half expect to die trying, but I prefer that to standing on the sidelines while you risk everything. My role here is limited. I can be put to better use convincing the Council to send reinforcements to help rescue the Duke. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us. I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Well, she's pragmatic. I can respect that. Manet Vidor.
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers.
I heard you're meant to shut up. Alright, you heard, right? Doing your job, you mean? Heard you're working on a way in yourselves. That's right, but I've heard this bedridden fellow might be able to help. Heard you're working on a way in yourselves. I didn't mean to talk with Shadowheart, but oh well.
Not sure I'd call it that myself. This fellow's in no condition to help anyone. That makes you our best bet. Hope it's a good one.
See what we see.
Fist of Dadwick? Haven't we seen him before? Maybe this outside.
The cultists are
Yeah.
on us and you want to chat. Let the professionals handle this.
You're a little jerk. Just not because you're little. You're a big jerk there. Fist Jalar. I almost called her Jafar.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me are climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
I've heard the name Daniel from a friend of mine, Helson. Can he hear you? What's wrong with him? Let me have a look at him. He's damaged beyond repair. Better to put him out of his misery. That song, have you heard it before? I'll talk about that Daniel thing.
Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir?
Can he hear you?
You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me.
Have you heard the song before?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
I'll see what I can discover.
Thank you.
One letter?
Pocket, sir.
Signee Art Kula. Flame. To obtain info about current activities in Moonrise Towers and its environs, headed by Ketheric Thorm with the region's ancestral Thorm family. Begin an investigation into the local House of Healing. Rumors indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Alright, so I thought he was Gortak. I wasn't paying enough attention to our friend. So I'll need to probably talk to Karlach and then tell them Gortak's a big old jerk.
Marcus was scum.
We talked to her? Okay, not this dude though.
I should speak up. I've known Marcus for years. To think that he would turn on us, on me. You did well to defend Isabel.
Harper's testimonial. In Harper's testimonial, the last stand of Ketheric Thorm, chosen of Shar. The pursuant text describes a battle between Ketheric Thorm's faithful and magical Harper forces. I do not know what magic the dark justiciars summoned to our plane, but if it came from the Weave, then let it be cursed for eternity. For 3 days we sieged the towers, for 3 days their dark bolts cleaved our ranks, and on the 3rd day, as its men and women at last began to fall, Ketheric entered battle. Sounds cool. Flow of the Chianthar. Magic missile! What's up, Carly?
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
We too, a man like that has no place in power. Whatever this steel watch is, it must be quite impressive. Okay, that's tone deaf. We'll make him answer for what he did to you as soon as we get to the city.
Oh, the city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
See what we see and do just what we please together, waiting for the sun forever. We see
Sponge, Trey, sponge.
Moving in.
Whoops. I didn't mean to pick up the bed linen. No harm, no foul. Remedial potion cures blinded, silenced, paralyzed, and poisoned creatures.
Just another crate.
Waiting for the sun forever. Monsters snuffling and stalking.
Stiffly shod boots. Wooden trunk. Big Schmooze, nice to see you again. Seeing that man's change of sheets is crazy? No, you. Welcome back. You got an acid vial. That doesn't seem very healthy for a pseudo infirmary. So can I take this? I could. Anyway, I need to read this though. It's not letting me read it.
Back at you.
You know what? I've got an idea.
I'll be out of your way as soon as I'm finished.
Why can he reach it? I'm trying to save that. Well, I guess we have a laser for another one. I could use hers. Central Coast surfboards. No, I've never gotten those catalogs. You know, for all those oceans in the greater Chicago metropolitan area. Although, to be fair, you probably could. Maybe not really. Surf like parts of Lake Michigan. Oh yeah, I need to switch to my mage hand. Come on, Mage Hand, don't fail me now. So dumb.
Alright, what now?
As an act of apology for the friend I snapped at the other day, blah blah blah. Greater healing. Oh, did I already know this? I already knew it, guys.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists now.
Preparing to
Oh,
march.
never mind.
Ranger.
Seems that way.
Oh, yes, I did. I already knew it. Am I in Chi Town? You know it's Chi, but you prefer Chi? Oh, Chi Town. How dare you call it Chi Town? I am not in Chi Town itself, no. It's Detroit, not Detroit. I grew up in a place next to Chicago. Technically, I was born there.
These boots have seen everything.
Where am I going? Where am I going out? Was there anybody else to talk to? I think that's about it, at least for the inside.
I'd rather face Ketheric's armies than suffer traitors. Watch out for those flaming fists.
Chadwick's hitting that E like the Plain States in Minnesota hit that O. Don't you know?
I have something to ask.
Nowhere's safe from this damned absolute.
No, you.
If you need something sharp, I have a few things left.
Let's see what you have. We should already know what he has. Yeah, I guess I'm not worried about it. Otherwise, I would have been worried about it before.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Harper Chenty.
Did you see him? The traitor? Disgusting.
He's right next to you. He's walking around right here.
Gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan for...
Always knew Marcus was a snake. He did well to knock the light out of him.
So that's what it took to make him like us.
The Flaming Fist may be a bit rough, but I've respected them. Didn't expect a traitor in their ranks.
Harper Teebs. I don't think anybody else is going to have anything important to say. Although maybe I should hop up here.
Look
Queen of
after
Ravens.
you and yours. We've lost too many good souls as it is.
He ain't wrong. Highlighted from the other chapters in this work by gorgeous little pictures and artistic renditions of the events described, you can read the following. In that time of shattered allegiances between elven gods, and with the adulation of the Shadar Kai elves in her pocket, the woman bid her followers elevate her to godhood. "Do it, and I'll reforge our broken pantheon," she said. "Do it, and I'll make things sweet and synchronous again." And they did. All but the dissenters in her avid flock, who during the ritual of godly ascension tried to wrest power from the woman. At the crucial moment, she tore the dissenters apart. With the ritual irrevocably disturbed, the queen and her Shadar Kai found themselves flung across the plains into the eerie and terrible realm called the Shadowfell. The journey killed her, yet from the corrupted ashes she rose, a queen with both her eyes and her serving birds as dark as her ambition. So was born the Raven Queen, mistress of life and death. That doesn't seem relevant at all. Chadwick says, Fist of the North Star is their favorite thing in the whole world, but it's heartbreaking. everything gets ruined. Always. No happy endings, just acceptance and good memories. But I mean, it's got those bangers like You Are Shock and what was the other one? The other one by Crystal King. Damn, I could only think of Dai Tokai, but that's totally not it. Anyway.
I thought we were safe here. More fool me.
We need to end this quickly, before the shadows break through again. You must know better than any of us. We've got to get into the towers, now.
Okay, so now our mission's clear. There's a skeleton.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies.
So I should have waited to talk to this girl. I bet the prices are a hell of a lot cheaper now.
Just about.
Just about. Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Count your lucky stars.
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it.
Let's see your wares. No, they seem to be about the same price. She don't like me. Attitude 5. How funny would it be if I could just manually drag this all the way over here? That'd be great. Cinder snaps. Okay, whatever.
Take care now.
Harper Donner.
Good man.
I knew there was something off about that fist. Glad you were here to take him down.
Do I say that retroactively?
Blood, this is heavy.
No one's getting past me. Not again.
We got wings. Okay, so I think we're pretty good to head on out, perhaps. Harper Ellendale.
You mean to reach Moonrise, and I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly.
Wait here, I need time to repair. Shouldn't Isabel's blessing keep me safe? Shouldn't Isabel's blessing keep me safe?
Isabel's blessing is a palliative, not a cure. Some shadows even her magic can't counter.
Wait here, I need time to prepare.
My feet are planted deep till you return, but don't tarry. The greater the opportunity, the shorter its visit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have these dudes with me.
Time comes. Move quick.
Sandra Skywin.
Say the word, and we set the ambush in motion.
Wait here.
My feet, but don't tarry.
Sandra.
Say the word, and we set
Shut
my
up.
feet are planted, but don't tarry.
Must I do this? What is this? Speak to the Harpers. I don't give no crap about that. Let's go House in Deep Shadows. Wait, what is this? Follow the convoy. You got US shock is blasting in your head?
Looks like there was a struggle here.
Amek, Toron, Kaldani, Rachel, Zeph, Memnos, Asherak, Ikaron. I remember Memnos. Ah, he was a little dude who didn't want to fight before.
Let's see what this does. What's in here?
The tieflings. They've been looted. Poor Zeph. It's a cultist? So the cultist wasn't looted, only the villagers. Tieflings. Worn key. What is this? A pitchfork. Kaldani. We got Novemia. Probably no way to really go. Standing torch. That's extra lighty. I heard a noise. True Soul Coreless. Have I heard that name before in this game? She's gonna have a parasite, isn't she? Nope. Bronze necklace, torch. Alright, so it's time to switch out lae'zel for Will. So that way I can talk to everybody. Liggity, liggity, lae'zel. I should probably talk to the party, huh?
Greetings.
Nope. Okay.
Are you sure that's the best course of action?
Stay in camp.
Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
I got her disapproval, Ketheric Thorm. What do you think of him? I'm curious, because she's the Shar worshipper. Alright, Ask Next, you have a good night. You take care.
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Especially with the absolute stuff. Alright, I'm gonna talk about what's happened.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Nothing. Karlach.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. Will.
Well met.
No, you. Will met. The cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. Florix confirmed it.
Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise.
Alright, Mao, you take care as well. Can we trust Floric? I don't even know who Floric is. The Absolute's cult is headquartered there. What do you think they want with your father? Why bother with the Raven Guard? The cults either murdered him or infected him by now. Oh, nope, change the subject. What do you think they want with your father?
They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses?
Okay, I guess
They
that
will
answers that
infect
question.
him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
I guess that makes sense. Okay. Change the subject.
What's on your mind?
Join.
That's the spirit.
Okay, he's been blessed now too. Let's leave camp. Then I need to have Shadowheart do her big heal on the party. I wonder if I did a level 4 one, if that would give us all 15 HP. It does. That's quite nice. What are my level 4 spells? Polymorph. Alright. Dimensional Door. Or I could also just like make Guiding Bolt go that high, I'm assuming. Where is it? I'm blind. Aid. Oh, it even works on the skeleton. That's a lot of like effective HP essentially. So we'll talk to the Dyad.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How'd you end up here?
Trapped, shadow mastiffs repels them with flame.
Okay.
Sounds like the mastiffs are still here, beyond the light.
How are the torches still burning?
Spell. Continual flame.
Who were you in life?
True soul of the Absolute. Call Bliss by name.
How can I extinguish the torches? Maybe I shouldn't learn that? Okay.
Destroy torches. Withheld. General Thorn's favored.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Dang, it sounds like the one time learning something about an NPC could have been useful. So we could destroy them or just turn them off, I think, right? No. Continual flame. Enveloped in flames that produce no heat and never seem to die out. Can I pick this up? Not exactly.
Easy enough.
So if I put these out, we should be accosted by the wolf thingies. I'm assuming. Lost a backpack.
2 steps at a time. What have we here?
Quite empty.
Journal log of True Soul Corliss. Day 4. Scouting mission dispatched by Catherick Thorm to Shadowlands. Objective: locate nest of absolute non-believers. Reached outskirts of village. Disturbing sounds echo throughout the shadows. Must evade pursuit. Preparing to create a light barrier for protection against lurking monsters and deadly darkness. May the absolute guide me. Well, the absolute ain't guided nothing, because you dead. Oh, I meant to talk to Halson so we could talk to the Daniel guy. Whatever. We're gonna leave it. Alright, Memnos the devil.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Weak in life and in death. What about Zeph?
The corpse has...
Is it none of them? Maybe the cultist?
The corpse still...
Icaron?
The corpse has...
Asherat?
The corpse remains...
Was he... I don't remember what he was like. Oh no, that was the dude that I painstakingly saved from the spider. Huh, I remember that guy now. Good thing I saved him. Why is he green, but the others were not? Because he had things? Uh-oh. You put so much stuff in your ramen, you neglected to put in your sauce packet and you didn't notice? That sucks. At least you notice now. What all do you like to put into your ramen? Do you go all out with it, or just basic stuff like an egg, or... I don't know. I think that's everybody, right?
I don't see why not.
The corpse has...
Well, their deaths will forever be a mystery. Uh-oh, we all failed.
That's curious.
What's curious? Movable brick? Dang, Shadowheart noticed that from the other side of the wall. Potter's chest key. Harry Potter. A silver key marked with splotches of dried clay. Should probably save it. Well, it's too late for that. Measle weasel. $68. These things are tanky. Oh, they're behind us. Alright, so what can we do with this? I can push that guy out of the way. One, two, three. Oh, there's only 3 or 4. Oh no, that's my skeleton. So I wasn't ambushed. So there are just 4. Okay. Hey Global, you like egg, onion, garlic, mushroom, sesame oil? Chadwick likes teriyaki, soy sauce, bunch of sriracha, mixed veggies, and egg / rice wine vinegar, dust of garlic powder. Didn't have the green onions this time. Understandable. You could always cut the ends off of green onions and like put them in a glass of water, and they should grow pretty easily, even if they're like in a dark place. A little bit of a life pro tip on that front. What the hell happened to him?
Time to press ahead.
Topple it. Could save our key. +3. I missed. Dash, patient defense. You know what? Maybe I want to stagger him. Oh, that's the same effect as toppling them. So maybe I'll do that to this guy. It's whatever. He's gonna move next, so he got saved. Dang it. Strike, dismiss. Don't want to do that. too close, or that's just a normal disadvantage? Are these things undead? I don't think so. He kind of... Alright guys, is this a bit of a crazy observation? But doesn't he look like the dude in the bridge guard in Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Just if you gave him a hat and, you know, some clothes. Chadwick was out of sesame oil. That would have been good. Yeah, sesame oil, I feel like, is amazing, and not enough people know about it. Somehow. What are we doing? Could hold this guy, right? It's a level 2 spell. Maybe I should. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I? Six. Didn't that one get held? But it doesn't seem to matter. Maybe I goofed this. Hey Jameson, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Who, you ask, is buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards in 2025? What are these ads you see? Why is the world like this? Oh man, sounds like they're targeting this community since we're talking about shonen and seinen anime. Apparently, the answer to your questions is my audience. You can't cast spells while garroted? That's annoying, huh? Friendship. Don't need that. So we're gonna attack. That's annoying. Oh, so maybe that's why he got hurt before. Whose turn is it? It's mine. It's gonna be rough. Need to topple that dude. And move here. Critical miss, that sucks. Stun him. Wow. Hmm. 24, 39. This is non-lethal, right? This is a short rest, so I'm gonna go for it. Alright. Oh. Estella just gets anti-vaping PSAs. Wrong audience. Dude, you know vape? Maybe that's the right one. Maybe they're trying to keep you from vaping even harder. Sucks. Punch this jerk in the face. I guess I'm about to short rest anyway, so if I'm about to do that, I should really do the other thing around. Push 14 to 30. It's a hell of a push, though. I'll need to remember that. Oh my god, 1 HP. You let me down, Sculla, bro. Down is where you've let me. Oh, she doesn't have an extra attack, I forgot.
This is gonna feel good.
Disadvantage. No, I clicked this. Why does it go to this menu for that? That's so strange. She's still garroted. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should do that.
Victor's path.
Whoops, I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. That was an accident. Oh, okay. So how many lightning charges do I have with him? 4! Oh, it does work! It doubles up! Okay. That's awesome. Estella, you don't like stuff in your lung? That's why you like edibles?
One day I'll catch a break.
Dang it. Didn't get him. I just got measles. Okay, so maybe I should do a short rest now.
My dogs are barking. Can we rest?
Yeah. Although she says that, and she has full HP. She doesn't need that. I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and save that there. You'll smoke a cigar from time to time, but you don't inhale that unless you want to suffer. Oh man. When I ran track, we had like the what do you call them? The non-running sports coach. So the dude who like was in charge of like throwing, essentially, like shot put, discus. Don't know why I can't think of what it's called. He would smoke cigarillos, like the vanilla ones, which we would frickin' breathe in as we're running around the track. It was awful. Anyway, when the wearer deals radiant damage, the target receives 2 turns of radiating orb. They have a -1 to attack rolls for each remaining turn. Don't I have something like this already? Idol of Selûne. A statue of Selûne, Our Lady of Silver, the Moon Maiden, gazing quietly at the world. Shadowheart gets that.
Good craftsmanship. Wasted on Selûne. It can be repurposed somehow.
It was worth. Okay. Now read this. Moon Maiden. Protect those of us who would not turn from you, no matter the consequence in this short life. Keep these artifacts of our devotion until such a time as we may openly infuse our spirits with your white light once more. Grant cunning to my brother, Halfred, in his efforts to conceal the rest of your relics. Let the name Last Light not be a portent. Let your moon glow continue forever and fill our hearts. Chadwick, you switched from smoking cigarettes or cigars to vapes? Because cig smoke is deeply offensive? I feel like in the right circumstances, even vapes can be quite repugnant.
Watch how you go.
Uh-oh. I almost locked on that. I do think that some people who vape are a little bit oblivious to how overwhelming it can be at times. But I will say that I appreciate those who vape, because never have I realized how much I breathe in other people's frickin' breath because of it. Anyway, Harper interrogation transcript. Let's go ahead and read it. People gotta stop puffing on the candy flavored juice vapes. Yeah, that's pretty much what was coming to my mind. Official interrogation transcript. Your name, Dull Timber, ma'am. Farmer. How many guards are Storm stationed at the south wall? What do you mean south wall? Do not play fool with me, Timber. The Moonrise south wall. I don't know, I swear it. Liar. Write this down. His spies refuse to cooperate. Harsher measures required. Write this down. Oh, that must have been Dull, the skeleton, perhaps? Poor guy. Ah! Okay. I almost failed that. I meant to get guidance. Ooh, Ring of Twilight. Treader by Twilight. You gain a +1 bonus to Armored class while obscured. Don't really use this well enough. This looks like it could be advanced darkness going up to the towers, I'm guessing. Well, they said southern wall, so maybe I should come in from the south. There's a chest. We're gonna have more measles, aren't we? Oh no. Scroll of Shocking Grasp. Chadwick said, there wasn't a house in the student ghetto that didn't have a huge coal burn on the floor from hookahs. They were that widespread? That's crazy. Oh, Shadowheart made it up there. We could have all made it. Whatever. There's a ballista. Against what? This way and this way. So if that's the front way, I might not want to come this way, huh? This area's pretty big.
Have a lot on my mind and, well,
in it.
Always room for more?
Or Black Oleander. I misread Cauldron as corruption. I was like, oh, now what? The loudest grunts in the world. So maybe hop down here and then go back in. I'm really gonna lose 3 HP if I do that. 1 HP. I do feel like the fall damage is a little bit much sometimes. Nervous. You've been hearing a lot about Dearborn lately? What is that?
past this.
Oh, Chadwick had mentioned there's a lot of hookah lounges in Detroit and the surrounding area. Dearborn right next door and all. Oh, okay. Ooh, critical success. That was a nat 20. For a Hammergrim Mist Amulet, which gives us Fog Cloud. I didn't mean to pick up the ropes. It's screeching. Dwergar. Oh, but he's got the goofy shadow curse on him, huh? So we shouldn't interact with him, I don't think. Can I even get up there? I need to walk up this way. So maybe I should save it before I do that. This looks like I should be able to get into here. This looks super suspicious. Oh, but this doesn't look as suspicious. Shadowed battlefield. House in deep shadows. Okay. Hey Zyro, nice to see you again.
What's that?
That's a gigantic dirt mound. Save it. Don't loot him. Use will.
Where am I needed?
Oh, can't target the undead. Well, that's a little bit of a spoiler. About to get attacked. Diluted oil of sharpness, elixir of arcane cultivation, silver ingot, and gold.
Best foot forward.
Can I jump up there? Nope, that doesn't do anything, at least. Not enough space, but I could potentially get up here? No, okay.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Yearning for the moon. Bloodborne, the book. Alright, read this. So much has changed in our fair town. The moon used to shine so brightly here. We'd all stand out, our shoulders bared, our faces upturned, drinking in her blessings like milk. Such darkness now. All I can think is the damn Doge meme. Wow, such dark. I must watch the moon in secret, from my window or late at night when the town's asleep. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the last sane person left in Wraithwind. Yeah, I definitely feel you there, Chadwick. Critical fail, it's my survival.
That might be worth a look.
I guess I should take all of that. It's an outhouse. Oh, it really is. Okay, so we have another world, game world with a toilet, the first one of the game. So everybody else is just pooping in their corners, I guess. I don't know what's going on with them. Of course, the place that's shadow cursed is the only one with a proper bathroom. Dirty toilet seat. You guys born in a barn? Wow, they're standing on top of it. Can't throw too heavy. You can throw the toilet seat? Oh my god. Paths interrupted. Anyway, moving on. Want to see what's over here? Then I might go to the Shadow Hut Junior. You're never a huge fan of the Dojimi, but you're so mad it got ruined the way that it did. Yeah, also, the dog is no longer with us, which is very sad. Or much sad, I guess. Get to Baldur's Gate, a plain, unadored note. An old map in a druidic style of what appears to be hidden route out of the Emerald Enclave. The destination is marked as Baldur's Gate and a note is attached. Take only what you can carry. Go through the mountain pass. If anyone falls, leave them. You can't afford to be slowed down by excess baggage. Good luck. So I'm assuming that must have been like related to the tieflings when they first forayed into this area. I guess nobody thought to warn them that some bad stuff was afoot. So this must be the first entrance in, I'm assuming. Alright. Unlock. What we get? Gold hyena ear, silk gland, and viridian crystal. Oh, I can hop down here, right? What is this? Nothing. Okay. So no other way here? Can I do that? No. They really don't be having any fun. Death, I'll be the judge of that. Looks like this should have like a lot of things you could misty step toward. But I don't think that's actually how it works out. Follow the convoy. We went to the cultist camp, but no one was there. Maybe we'll meet them and our guide on our way to Moonrise Towers. The pile of bones has a bone in it. This bone, part of leg, or perhaps an arm, is clean of blood and sinew. Let's go over here real quick. That doesn't seem suspicious at all. One chest in the moonlight. Out in the open. There's an awful lot of bones in this tower. Time to jump down. Or not. 4 HP. Man. Severed head. The severed head of a young woman. The jaw is ripped off, locking her face in an eternal bloody scream. Well, I could see the jaw there. They're lying to me. Oh, is the skeleton been making all that noise? I thought it was like birds and whatnot watching me. Uh-oh. We can put that back. Lockpick another chest.
Turns should do it.
One of the best Hanzo players in Overwatch is somebody that used to be in a K-pop group that Stella liked. That's funny. People play Overwatch? Who'd have guessed? No. But in all seriousness, I hear Marvel Rivals is popping off. I saw like a headline earlier today that they wanted to make it so that way they release a champion or hero, whatever they call superhero, every month and a half. I'm like, oh man, these things are going to be so imbalanced and garbage then. I don't even play Marvel Rivals. I mean, I'd be interested in trying it out just because I've heard, you know, pretty good word of mouth so far. Right. Well, we all can't see a damn thing, apparently.
Light on my feet.
It's this thing, right? Shadow Cursed of Mind Blight? I don't want to deal with these. Needle Blight. Oh, so these are smaller. Okay. So we got 3 big dudes and then 3 little dudes. Can I push him into the death place?
Can't give up.
If I turn undead, are these things going to count? These awakened plants, gifted with intelligence and mobility, plague lands contaminated with darkness. So I'm going to go with a no. So maybe I will have Shart do the blessing. Shart.
I'm ready.
Do the blessing. Oh, she's surprised. Never mind.
Well, so much for peace.
Marvel can't figure out its ass from a hole in the ground, so relying on its Southeast Asian market to do the heavy lifting that the US won't do anymore. Stella said, you got a code for Spray from Marvel Unlimited account that you gave your friend who does play it, and there's an Infinity comic for it on the app. They're definitely pushing it. It's not the kind of game you play. Yeah, so, like I said, I saw that thing that said they're going to try to release a superhero every month and a half. I'm like, that's too frequent. But pretty much the only gameplay video I saw of it looked like a hot mess. So I'm also not quite so interested in it for that reason. It had like the same problem Overwatch does, which I mean, go figure, you know? So maybe I could push him into the dirt. Oh! Oh, I can get back up. Okay. I was like, oh, it's fallen and it can't get up. It could. Cactuar needles! Bro, why does everything hit so hard now? Everyone's still surprised. That's quite annoying. Can I push him into oblivion? At this point, I kind of don't care if I lose items. The answer is yes. Actually, I should start off with a shove, huh? See you! Hopefully they can't push me. Really? that turn. So this costs an action, right? That's a bonus. That's bonus. That sucks. I don't know what Shadow Cursed Vines do, and I can't examine them to learn. But if it's a Shadow Curse, that's probably not very good for me. So let's start with Will.
Coming through.
I can't knock him into Oblivion. That's quite annoying. I can knock both of these to Oblivion? Oh. So much for looting anything in this encounter.
Fuck yes.
Critical miss. Damn it. Let's get this little dude in front of Shadowheart at least. Oh, he did damage. The comic, MCU, and games are all different divisions. That makes sense. Shadow puts a hero shooter with a roster deeper than Capcom versus SNK 2. Bro, I don't think that's possible. Well, I mean, I guess you could have it deeper than that, but they'd probably, majority of them would be trash, wouldn't they? How do you feel about Valorant? I don't know how deep their roster is. Oh, she didn't deal damage. Please, Constrictor. Thank you, guys. Believe it or not. Alright, what do I do now? Got that trick there. I couldn't reach him, but I could start shooting him. I think.
On my way.
Not surprised. Oh, critical miss plus a critical hit. Oh no, he was constricting her with an active concentration. I didn't think about that. I ain't think about it. Don't kill sharks, don't throw things. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse. Why did she get to throw two things?
Forever dauntless.
Stella gets why they sold to Disney. They were in the red. Same reason DC got bought out by Warner Brothers. Comics don't make money, especially nowadays. It's a lot easier to pirate things. I almost said pilot. Oof, okay. Skelebro. Take Carly's aggro. So yeah, honestly thinking about how much added damage just the one skeleton is provided, cost effective wise, this dude is performing really well for me. What? Did I not target him? Oh my god. I hate the controls of this game sometimes, man. How did I, like, I shot him here because I managed to get in between the model of his arm and leg and body. You all think it was a tailor, huh? Alright, well, she's done being mad, in a way. I didn't mean to step in fire. That one was definitely me, though. Well, now I don't regret pushing all the other ones off the edge of the world. Oh, she can't do that. Wait, I meant to do this. Oh. Kinda didn't expect that to work. Bumps in the dark. I've been inspired.
This isn't good.
Everyone should read the Power Fantasy. It's a Kieran Gillen comic that's using people with superpowers as a metaphor for nuclear war. Every time he comes off a Marvel stint, he ends up writing a cool indie. Oh, Power Fantasy is like 5 issues in so far, and it's really good. I kind of hate delving into series that are ongoing. Like, I kind of hate that I started Freerun as well, because there's always the potentiality that they don't end well. Frost Prince, Ice Knife, Conjuration Spell. Okay, that's cool. Guess we'll pick it all up. Send this one to Will. And I should probably start quaffing some potions. Maybe I'll have Shadowheart do another mass heal for like 10. What other options do I have? This is just so much worse. Oh no, this one's free. This is from like my amulet thing, that's right. I take it back. This one is just so much worse. Because that's a level 3. I could just use an aid that's level 3 instead. Or I'm going to do a level 4 aid for 15. But maybe I should look at everything else. $5 to $11. That's so bad, man. Here's an additional 1 to 4 per level. Okay. This is it. The one we can only do out of combat. Okay. This is the good one. $5 to $19. We'll try it. That was pretty good. Okay. I'm not going to worry so much about healing Karlach because she tends to get a lot of HP back with her weapon. So let's save it here. At least he didn't die before he finished this stuff like Miura. Oof. Yeah. Which is also another reason why it's almost better to go with things that have already finished, so you don't have that happen. Watch them like drop something extremely valuable and I've like killed 2 of them. Okay, no. No regrets. Bro, why'd you step on the corpse then? These NPCs trying to hurt themselves. So no real reason to come over here. just to get ambushed and maybe go to the bottom of this tower. Not roots. Oh, so we could climb them. Okay. Brave. Dear Mom, you forgot me and that's not nice. The last time I forgot to tie my shoes good and tight, you gave me a clout in the ear, so I hope someone does that to you. But if you can you come back, please? Or if you meet Mr. Lupadiddle Swire, send him, because he's famous and quite good at helping people, and I need help, Mom. I feel funny here in the dark. The dark goes movie. It hurts. My head feels like porridge. It hurts. Help me, Mr. Sweet. Mom, oh Mom, sorry I wasn't brave. So they could read and write, but they can't tie their shoes tight? Headless corpse. Burlap sack. Nothing. Can we jump up here? Let's try it with Will, because he's the weak guy. Nope. It's too high. Alright, we'll go around the long way. Wonder what the story is with this tower thing. This is quite grim. Healing word is goated in D&D. I believe that. Oh, better yet, why don't I just do this? Oh, okay. Go to the right. Never mind.
Well. Up to.
If Muad'Dib is a killing word, is Bid Aum a healing word? Well, I mean, Aum is the one sound that's supposed to be like the sound of the universe. Heals all what ails ya in Buddhism, right? Well, certain sects of it, I should say. There's a rib cage. I like that it went through the effort of highlighting that one as not having been looted and everything.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
CMB is just chanting in a different dimension. What is CMB? Alright, yeah, so I was right. This is the mountain pass. Do I need to click this to get this to appear on the map? Maybe I do. No. Dang it. Oh, quick save it and then do it. Oh, cosmic background radiation. It's a little bit different, but sure, okay. You type faster than your head. It's alright. So, at the very least, this did confirm my suspicion that this was the other entrance into this area. Stella's been reading the Witchblade reboot too. That's pretty good. So you're pretty deep into the comics, huh? Man, it makes me feel so old to say something like the Blink, the noun. It's like when an old person says the Facebook.
Looks like it gored one of its attackers before it died.
What's inside?
So what the moral of the story, folks, is that if you start using language ironically, sooner or later it may no longer be so ironic. Cautionary tale, if there ever was one. What is that noise? You know what? I've got the slow fall feet, don't I? I've got slow feet. It didn't say death. Oh, it did. Carlsbad Cavern, she has some potions of feather fall, right? That's glorious vaulting. I don't remember what it looks like. Whoops, not fear feather. Wah-hey! Weak. Wildcats and Savage Dragon. Oh man, so sometime, was it this week or last week, I had saw a thumbnail doing like a retrospective on the Pirates of Dark Water. I didn't realize like it was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. I've kind of always disliked Hanna-Barbera because I don't like their animation style. But apparently for Pirates of the Dark Water, they actually like upped the hell out of their production values. So that's part of why it wasn't so garbage looking. And you talking about Wildcats just kind of reminded me that I wanted to potentially like look back at what the hell happened with Thundercats, because that was one of my favorite shows growing up as a kid. I actually got like a little bit of a funny story about that. Because my mom would get ready for work extremely early in the morning. I would watch Thundercats at like 6:30, or maybe it was 5:30. I don't even really remember. And my mom would be getting ready at that time, and so she was happy to turn on the TV to keep me occupied because I was like, you know, pretty much a toddler at that point. And the thing about that, though, was she would have to leave to go to work, and it would always be at the end of the damn episode, so I never saw what the hell happened. So when I was a kid, I would blame my mom for not wanting me to watch the end of Thundercats every day. And then when it finally got taken off the air, I blamed my mom for it. Okay, so we're back over here now. Let's just do this. Should have done that a while ago. Chadwick was raised on Thundercats. Ruby Spears for the win. Oh yeah, so the other part of the Thundercats thing that I wanted to mention, which tied into the whole reason why I brought the story up, was that
All I wanted was to play.
Ruh-roh, was that eventually on Cartoon Network they were showing Thundercats again, and then I caught like one episode where they like left the first planet that they were on, and there was like so many other Thundercats. I was like, what the hell is all of this? I've never seen this in my life, and I've tried to like watch every episode of Thundercats that I'd ever seen, so I was just totally flabbergasted. So there's like this whole other side of the Thundercats lore and universe that I never even knew. So that kind of reminded me when I saw the Pirates of Dark Water thing and heard that Hanna-Barbera was responsible for both Thundercats and Pirates of Dark Water. I was like, oh yeah, I had some unfinished business to tend to. Chadwick said the 2000 show was awesome. Are you talking about the reboot of Thundercats? I did try to watch that. I watched like 4 or 5 episodes as it was airing, and then I think it got canceled again, but I kind of don't blame them, because even in that first season, it seemed like there was a little bit of filler episodes. Like, there was a really good filler episode with like Lion-O meeting some random dude that was like a blade master that taught him how to fight, which, you know, Lion-O apparently forgot in the next episode, but yeah. Yeah, so we got a dead Gith. Which means a friend. Corpse 2 damaged. Oh, yeah, I could see that, huh? It's undead, isn't it?
Ever onward.
Let's have Will in the front line. Knock, knock.
Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek. Will you play with me?
Play? This is no place for a child, if that's even what you are. Who are you? Don't startle people killed by mistake. In a moment, maybe. Have you seen another little boy? His name is Daniel. I don't have time for this. Maybe he's Daniel, so maybe I should... Well, never mind. I know he's Oliver. Well, I'm gonna pretend that I don't know he's Oliver. So... I'm gonna go with my first reaction. In a moment, maybe. Have you seen another little boy? His name is Daniel.
I don't know anyone called that. Don't ask me again. Now play with me.
Oh, so he doesn't know him. You want to play? Fine. Don't you have anyone else to play with? I don't know. Maybe he'll get pissed off. I'm getting some real, even though I mentioned him in my most recent Elden Ring video, can't remember the little kid's name from that episode of The Twilight Zone. In another episode of Protagonist, can't remember names. I am really failing here. Look, I don't even feel like I have a consonant that I'm getting stuck on, like a sound of a name. Peter Fremont? Fremont. Anthony Fremont. Oh my goodness, I remembered a name. Okay. I'm getting some real Anthony Fremont vibes here. Don't you have anyone else to play with?
I have a mummy, a daddy, and a doggy. They'll be back in a while, but you're here now, and I want to play.
What are your parents' names? Maybe I can find them. You wanna play fine? Monk insight. This child's key feels uneven, at odds. Why? Really, bro? I mean, come on, just look at the kid. Very insightful. We're gonna do this. And since it's in italics, I'm assuming this is my mental state. Maybe the kid could read my mind. We'll figure it out. Why is he uneven? Shiggity Shadow. Rugrats did a treatment of that story, did they? That does not look like somebody to be named Oliver. Why, is this too much of a twist for you, Stella? That's a terrible pun. You're welcome. Oh, we failed. This is the dumbest failure so far.
Below the layers of shadow and curse, you sneak a fleeting glance of this creature's true nature. Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole, something ancient.
The Forest Eye.
And oddly sad.
Or is that Daniel? What are your parents' names? Maybe I can find them.
They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me or they'll be angry with you.
The boy doesn't like these questions because he has no real answers.
Yep.
And perhaps no real family.
You're no ordinary little boy, are you? I can sense it. Sorry, I don't think they're coming back. Want to come to my camp? Face facts, kid. Your family's dead, and you might be too. You want to play fine? Have you seen another little boy around here? He's called Daniel. He's very special. We're done here. Well, he got pissed off the last time I did it, so maybe I should do that. But I think kids like to be told that they're special, so maybe we should say you're no ordinary little boy. Although, no ordinary isn't necessarily calling him special. Let's go with number 1. Screw it.
I don't know what you mean. The shadows must be making your head go funny.
He'd like Mattis. Want to come to my camp?
I'm not going anywhere. I like it here. Now play with me or else.
You want to play? Fine. Or... He's coming right at us! Oh, he didn't care. What the hell? Too dark. That's not what I expected. I did not kill a child. Will did it. Ring of Shadows passed without trace. Even his portrait's goofy looking. I thought he was something more. The game lied to me. I didn't save it right beforehand? Whatever. Getting called special will wreck you when you get older and stuff stops coming to you as easily as it did to you when you were just picking up basics faster than other kids. Yeah. Are you part of the after gifted sub, Stella? You know, I'm surprised this made it past the censors.
Another step forward.
It's not exactly an excuse for what I did.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play.
Oh yeah, so that is a subreddit. Everything's a subreddit almost, isn't it? There's one called After Gifted, where it's people like crying that they were told that they were special little children and they didn't live up to that potential. Like, I think it was, like, conceptually, I think it's a neat idea, but the users tend to be a little bit insufferable, which, you know, big surprise, considering the nature of what it's supposed to be about. Anyway. Have you seen another little boy? His name's Daniel.
I don't know anyone called that. Now play with me.
Don't you have anyone to play with?
I have a mummy, a daddy,
Monk
and a
Insights.
dog. They'll be back in a while, but you're here now, and I want to play.
Shadowheart, you let me down. Okay.
Below the leg, not an ordinary child, but not a spectre.
Oh, he's not a specter. I did not pay attention.
Part of a greater whole, something ancient and oddly sad.
That was my fault. That was 1,000% my fault. I'm gonna take the L and, you know, pretend to blame it on chat. It might have been me being a little bit distracted. So he's not a specter. What are your parents' names?
They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me, or they'll be
Have you
angry
seen
with
another
you.
little boy? He's called Daniel. He's very special.
He's not special. He's nothing. You shouldn't say that name. Forget you ever heard it.
I knew it. You're no ordinary little boy.
I don't know what you mean. The shadows must be making your head go funny.
You want to play? Fine. Stella said, you think the main problem is that picking up reading fast and adults will act like you're smarter than you really are? And it's like, no, you were always bad at math. I mean, there's different levels of giftedness or even like anyway, there's different categories for gifted. So just being labeled gifted doesn't mean you're gifted at everything. So you could be like a savant at reading or whatnot and not necessarily be as strong at math. But it certainly doesn't help if you have like a bunch of pressure to meet others' expectations and you're just a child. Chadwick's brother was given the whole gifted routine. He's jaded, he thinks the word. Chadwick can't do math in your head very well. Everyone assumes you're an idiot because you can't do mental arithmetic. It kind of sucks. But yeah, some people are just better at doing math on paper than in their head. Meanwhile, I was always a bit of a black sheep and rebellious by nature, or at least rebellious toward authority, unless I respected them. So I didn't really care that I didn't meet other people's expectations because I thought their expectations were dumb to begin with, so who cared? Let's play.
All right. I'll hide, and you seek. Find me, and you win.
And if I don't find you?
Then you lose.
Alright, let's begin.
Get ready. And no cheating.
I'm gonna cheat. You Goomba.
Bet I can crack that open.
Numbers fade away like waves on the beach for Chadwick. It's kind of how I am with names. It's pretty bad. I have to really try to remember names. When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue for 2 turns. Affected entity has a -1 penalty to wisdom, intelligence, and charisma. I could give that to lae'zel because that should stack with the silence thing, I think. So maybe I need to pick Karlach because she has the uncanny sight.
What next?
But that didn't seem to work.
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win.
Let's play again. Don't be a sore loser. Let's play again.
Good idea. You're smarter than some playmates I've had. They always tried to leave before I was done with them. Try to find me again, but my family will be looking for you at the same time, so don't get caught.
But I didn't even have a chance. Daddy, strongest daddy ever. Mummy, best mummy ever. So I'm assuming all I would need to do is find him and he went this way? Maybe not though. Aura of Vile Oblivion. All nearby light sources get extinguished when the Wraith is nearby. So for Wraith, that would be undead, right? A Wraith is malice incarnate, concentrated into an incorporeal form that seeks to quench all life. Even small fires can be extinguished by the sucking oblivion of the Wraith's horrifying existence. So that's kind of objectively terrifying. That's really cool. Nothing better than someone else coming along saying the thing you're struggling with is easy. Immune to necrotic damage, that makes sense, I guess. Can the skeleton perceive things? Maybe not.
I've got this.
That thing has an aura? Dash is an extra action. Oh, maybe I could just push her off the cliff. Well, one way to figure that out. Really? I can't go...
I've got it.
Target cannot be moved by force. Uh-oh. Oh, it hit. Okay, I'm surprised. Stella almost failed Algebra 2 before switching to consumer math because instead of helping them helping you figure out oil, they just kept telling you you learned it in Algebra 1, and you're like, clearly I don't remember. It is kind of weird to me how they also stagger Algebra 1 and 2 between years. Maybe other schools are different. But for whatever reason, mine had it so that way you do Algebra 1 freshman year, then Geometry sophomore year, and then you'd go back to Algebra 2 junior year. So good luck remembering everything. Dark currents? She's gonna get me. Dang, that dog just knocked Will out. I feel like fire isn't gonna do a ton of damage to this guy. But maybe Will can push him after all.
I'm holding back.
Path's interrupted. We're not surprised. Yeah, so that can't be pushed. And where'd the doggy go? It's gone. Okay.
Making my move.
Estelle was a geometry kid. I think a lot of it just comes down to how things are taught as well. I hit the dog. If I knew it was still right there, I would have cast Fireball on him. Run away. Oh, Shadow Blend. Okay, that's my fault. It is kind of crazy how powerful the high ground is in this game, like unironically.
On my feet.
Don't want to get too close to it because of the aura. I guess that doesn't affect anything. It just seems like it should do more. That's annoying. It's on top of the house? Oh, I could turn on the brazier though. It's probably not gonna help me. That's dumb. That sucks. So we're gonna dash instead. Mummy succeeded the saving throw against Lathander's light. Oh. So where would that child be? Does it even matter if I find the child? got my skeleton. Okay. So Will has disadvantage. But I could move out of the way.
2 steps at a time.
Oh, that costs a splat. Football and chem. For us is football and history. Football coach. Chem teacher taught you some math better than a math teacher? Okay. Not the classic PE in history? Oh, yeah, I had the history one. Your history teacher was a hippie in the 60s? Wait, skeletons can fall asleep? Oh no, that was me waking up. Okay. That's what I get. What? What is going on with my bar? I've lost all of my monk stuff? Oh, this is the skeleton. Wait, no, the skeleton can fall asleep? That's weird. Wouldn't imagine that'd be possible. Chadwick's Algebra 2 teacher was a woman straight off the boat from Russia. She had no idea how stupid and mean American kids were. You always felt bad for her. She had 5 gold stars teaching in Russia. Every student full A's every class. She gets to the States, no discipline, no study. Most of the class gets C's. Damn, that's rough. I'm assuming, you know, the Detroit inner city school district may not have helped. I actually don't know if you're inner city or anything like that. So whose turn? Shadow. I guess I should try to focus him down. Oh. Oh, she hit. Okay. You're from Flint? Okay. I'm imagining the state of the public education in Flint isn't much better. This is the skeleton again? Wait. I don't think I can attack it from here. Nope. Okay. It's so annoying how they keep going to the roof. Path interrupted. I can't even see through the damn roof to tell where it is. Like, is there an opening or not? This helps 0. I'm just gonna end my turn. I'm so annoyed by that. Oh, but of course now that I'm Shadowheart, I can kind of see through it. So if I back up a little bit, it's not gonna help. Do I need a line of sight with this? I don't. That's not a cantrip, is it? Okay, it is. Where's that jerk of a kid? Electric veins.
With haste.
Chadwick's doxing himself again. We're gonna find your childhood home. Stuffed owlbear toy. Though threadbare and slightly dirty, the stuffed toy is soft and comforting like a warm hug. Maybe I need to pick this up. And not steal it for my own uses. Dad's axe? Did they have a story? An old woodcutter's axe infused with a shadow's bleak curse? I'm gonna be annoyed if this kid is on the roof. Mummy? Can I even loot the corpse? Not exactly. Okay. Oh, there's a dot up there. Found him. Oh, he's over here. Oh, you little jerk.
I win! I always win in the end. You did better than most, though, so I'll let you go. Here. Second prize. You'll need it.
We managed to beat Oliver at his own game. He gave us a prize for finding him. We received that ring.
I want to have a word.
I won fair and square. There's no point in playing again. I want a challenge. Go on, find someone else to play with.
Now we'll get the chance to do this.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Are there any other giths nearby? Or how do I fight the curse?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Are there any other giths nearby? Or maybe we should say, why were you here?
Training. Becoming a Sar. Leading my kin.
Oh. Are there a gith nearby?
Not in the Shadowlands. Atop the mountain, reaching to the sun.
How did you die?
Foolish games. Shadow. Ambushed. Shameful death. Dishonor to Vlaakith.
Who were you?
Deathka. Warrior for my queen. Blade for my Kithrak.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Yeah, I have to say, I really don't regret getting the Speak to the Dead spell with Will.
I won fair and square. There's no point in playing again. Go on.
Oh. but I do regret not murdering Oliver again. So, with that being said, that'll be it for tonight, folks. Thanks for joining me. We'll be going live again at the normal time of 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully I will catch you on the next one. Don't regret it. Until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.